All right. So this is what is it? My second time recording this. I don't know. I had the mic muted the first time. Anyhow, what I was getting on about was, how I kind of feel alone. I feel alone and kind of like, like there's a race going on, and everybody has there's they trained and holded the Rocky montage and all that crap, and when I show up, I'm just in a wheelchair. Everybody's zooming by, and I'm just sitting. I don't know. I feel kind of annoyed. I don't know. This is a feeling time. That's what I'm going to call this now. I had a cooler title earlier when I recorded it a second ago, but no, I'm calling it feeling time now. But it is gonna take me. I'm gonna have to talk 15 minutes. Yikes! Ooh-wee. Isn't that just grand? I don't think. Anyhow, I feel as if, I am everything and nothing at the same time, you know what I mean? If I think that, the world is just me, you know what I mean? There's nothing that exists beyond my experience, That's when, you know everything. Because there's nothing that isn't you, you know what I mean? You are everything at that point. And, when you know nothing, that's when you truly step back from your kind of selfish, how do you say, selfish viewpoint. And, you kind of realize that everybody's sort of the star of their own show. You know what I mean? Even me, I guess, to an extent. We're all sort of the main character. We all can't see our foreheads, you know what I mean? And, I try to think about that type of, that thought sometimes, here and there. And, I feel sort of, sad thinking about it. Because it's why would somebody truthfully come out of their way just to do something for me? Doesn't really make any sense in my head. Really clogs up, how do you say, empathy. Really makes you question empathy. I don't know. I feel like once you reach the point when you question somebody's empathy, and you reach the point where, you might want to get checked out for your head. But anyhow, I think this wave of loneliness and how do you say, isolation. Part of me wants to say it's gonna pass, but another part of me is just that there's always gonna be a lonely group of people in this world. And how do you say, I think that the power to adjust to the times is really carries you if you're able to adjust to what's going on in your environment. That's probably one of the most strongest personality traits you can have, being able to adapt to anything. That's kind of it's kind of gross, you know. It's kind of gross. I mean, that's kind of a really personality trait to have. You know, being able to creatively adapt to everything. That's really good. You know, I I think wow. I think that you know that this world is sort of this world is in America, because that's the world I live in. All right, this world is sort of sad. You know, all this constant improvement and do this and that and the third. You know, I don't know. I feel as if we're gonna reach the point of burnout, like in Japan or whatever, or in like the Asian countries, right? Where they, people really work themselves to like death and whatnot. And, I find that highly disturbing. You know, there's many things that I find, wrong, about the world that's just like somewhat evil. It's just like, no, we just ban that. No more of that. You know what I mean? But like, what is it? Working yourself to death because you honestly don't see any other way of life that you can have. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's healthy, and I don't think that's good. Like, no, we need to ban that. But, I feel like, America, the place I live in, at least, the constant demand to buy nonsense is kind of rampant. Consumerism. I strongly dislike consumerism. I've never been a real supporter of just having stuff. Stuff is just it doesn't really disturb me. It just really grosses me out. I guess that's somewhat of the same thing, if we're just being broad. But like, I don't like the whole collecting of stuff, and then like, you're just like, where'd my money go? It's like, dude, come on. I don't know. I think that you should do what makes you happy to, how do you say, to a degree. You know what I mean? I don't know. You gotta balance. I don't know. Everybody's different, right? And, that right there, that one statement alone, that's what, that's what I think the fun in the world comes from, for me. Just the mere fact that everybody's different. And, they all, as in all humans, we're all somewhat of a mixed bag of ever-changing elements that can, it's all somewhat random to an extent, you know what I mean? Nothing can truly be random. Nothing can truly hit zero. There's truly nothing in the world. And, I'm like, that makes me excited that there's people, and you can never truly pinpoint anything to an extent. I don't know. The unpredictability of things is somewhat of an excitement and a constant worry and fear. And I feel like people who are super sticklers, I don't know. I feel like there's two big ways of thinking. Put it on a spectrum. All right. There's the broad way of thinking, where everything is everything, and you can connect everything because everything is everything. You know, like in the game right now. My dude is wearing a black hoodie. My skin is black. Therefore, it's the same thing. It's racist because that's my skin tone. I mean, you know, the super broad sense where you just mud over everything. It's really, I don't know, it's broad. And like there's the super stickler viewpoint, where it's like, everything has to be perfectly exact on everything. I feel like, both of these viewpoints are kind of ridiculous. They're both ridiculous. But, how do you say, things being ridiculous is, I don't know, I get fun out of it. I think it's funny. Just don't go too extreme with it. Or, you know what I mean? But, like, the whole, I don't know, a lot of people have become super sticklers. I don't know. I don't even know if you can say, people getting canceled anymore. Just because super sticklers exist, I have to consider this. You know what I mean? Because, like, are they really canceling dudes on Twitter anymore? Because Musk, the big fat Musk, Neuralink, my booty hole, that guy, he owns Twitter now, right? So I don't even know if cancellation is can be a joke anymore. Being a stickler on myself now, but I feel like, one of these days, I hope that one of these days, this constant lonely suffering of just feeling inconsequential will fade. And, I guess, since I'm only one element in the forever changing equation of life, I'm only one human. Since I'm only one human, I feel like I can only really speak for myself. You can only really hope in a gist, right? I don't know. I feel really cold in this room. I don't know. I don't think, oh my goodness, I've seen this like 3 times now. I stinking hate this game. Alright, I feel somewhat lost. I don't know. There's this whole, what do you call that one thing? No nut. Pornography addiction. No fap. I don't know, all of it. Part of me thinks it's all somewhat just silly, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like addictions are just silly in my head. Probably because I am an addict. I mean, hope it. And then, it's just like, if somebody wanted to improve, they would. If somebody wanted this and that, a third, they would. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, there is this thing where, like, you try and then you fail and you try and you fail and it just goes on and on forever. It feels, but like, I feel like when you got it, you got it. And if you don't have it, then you weren't meant to have it in the first place. I don't know, I got less than a minute, and I'm going on a tangent on something else. I don't know. Last time I did one of these videos was like, I don't know, maybe like 2 years ago. I don't know. I genuinely feel like nobody likes me or enjoys me. I mean, content-wise, I don't know. I don't get attention in any aspect in life. And that's kind of sad. But this is the end. In like 2 seconds, so,